Okay, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about Zoom Video Communications, ticker symbol ZM on the NASDAQ. So this stock is up a ton, and I actually made a video about this stock a couple of months ago. It was trading at around $152, and I said that this stock is going to be one of the main benefactors of kind of the transition into video conferencing and things like this. So they just released an awesome quarter. Their earnings and revenue was way up. So I just want to talk a little bit more about this stock and why I think this stock has a lot longer to run, guys. So let's go right into that stock chart. So as you can see here, the stock is up. If I just take a look at this, the stock is up over 232% year to date, guys. So if you take a look at this, I set up these candlesticks to kind of show you guys that we've been up around 5 straight bullish sessions, and I don't really see any end to this stock price anytime soon. As you can see here, we can draw a nice steady uptrend, and one of the reasons why this stock is going up so much is simply because of the amazing earnings. So let's head right over to Market Watch. As you can see here, Zoom video earnings and sales blow away expectations. Stock rises toward more records. So sales grow by 169% as profits increase to quarterly record. Annual revenue and earnings are expected to grow even more, guys. So wow, this was one of the best reports that I've seen. So I'm gonna blow this up a little bit more, guys, so we can. Okay, so as you can see here, one of the most important things about Zoom is that it's become a household name during this pandemic, and it really showed in the stock prices. But guys, it didn't just show in the stock prices; it also showed in a lot of tracking data that I use to track websites. So if you guys weren't familiar, I am an online marketer and internet entrepreneur, so I'm very familiar with kind of site traffic and things like that. So before I get right into these quarterly numbers, I just want to show you guys how big Zoom has become in terms of total website traffic in the entire world. Hey guys, so what I'm on Alexia.com top site. So I use this to kind of track the top websites in the world, and Alexia is actually owned by Amazon.com, funny enough. But anyway, it says the top 500 sites in the web, and as you can see here, Google and YouTube are the two most popular sites in the web. But as we come down here, we can see Zoom is number 18. So Zoom is more popular than Reddit, Netflix, Microsoft, Instagram. So guys, this is how much traffic that this company is getting. So a lot of these numbers, it's kind of hard for me to believe as well, kind of just taking a look at Zoom and how the numbers have been so impressive, but the stats don't lie. So this company is getting a lot of traffic, guys. So this company is getting a lot of traffic. So let's head right back into the article and kind of go over those numbers. So they reported net income of 27 million or 9 cents per share, and revenue improved 169% to 328 million from 122 million a year ago. So as you can see here, the CEO said the COVID-19 crisis has driven higher demand for distributed face-to-face interactions and collaborations using Zoom. Use cases have grown rapidly as people integrate Zoom into their work, learning, and personal lives. So really amazing quarter, guys. So what I want to do is I want to actually dig more into that quarterly report and show you guys where I think Zoom stock will be trading in the future. So as you can see here, guys, I found this information. Go to the website zoom.us and hit investor relations. As you can see here, they're basically going over the total revenue, which was really high, and approximately 265,400 customers with more than 10 employees, up 354% year over year. So a lot of companies are using Zoom to collaborate and keep their teams engaged during this crisis. And a lot of CEOs have actually said that, especially I remember Shopify saying that a lot of their employees are going to be working from home for the rest of the year. So there's going to be a surge in demand due to the circumstances, but I don't think a lot of these people are going to be abandoning the service once things open back up 100%. So as you can see here, guys, total cash $1 billion. These numbers are just insane, and they just seem to be stockpiling customers and stockpiling revenue. 769 customers contributing more than $100,000 in trailing 12 months revenue, up 90%. This has been one of one of the best quarterly reports that we've seen so far in this earnings season. So if we take a look here, we come down to the balance sheet. As you can see, the company is over $1 billion in cash. And one of the things we like to see is retained earnings, and that retained earnings number has improved a lot. 27 million in retained earnings. That number is way up since the last quarter, which was only about 152,000, guys. So this company is creating a lot of value for shareholders, and I still think there's a big opportunity here. As you see here, we can go over again in the Q1 2021 numbers. We can see that revenue has skyrocketed, net income has skyrocketed. You know, everything's going up. And one of the reasons why this platform is so useful is because it just really makes it really easy for people to collaborate. And I think I've been talking a lot on this channel about how important video is to the future of communications. You know, we were kind of mostly doing things like text messaging and things like that. And I really think video is going to take off in this decade. I mean, it's already been popular, but it can only get even more popular. So guys, I want to show you guys some more numbers. Okay, so as you guys see here, we're on Macro Trends, so macrotrends.net. This is another site I kind of use to track revenue growth. So as you can see here, they haven't actually added the latest quarterly revenue numbers, but this company started off basically with about $150 million in revenue in 2028, and then so far this year, this number is going to be 332 million. So if we take a graphical look at revenue, we can see revenue is just skyrocketing. So everything's just moving up for this company. So what do I think about Zoom's stock price? Well, seeing as that we've been through so much and the stock has just had a crazy momentum the last couple of quarters. As you can see here, the last quarter when they posted earnings around 125, and then it moved up to about 169 on earnings, and now the stock is up over 200% this year. So I still think this is a great time to get in, guys. This is a top 20 website in the entire world. I don't think a lot of people kind of realize that. When you go to the site itself, it doesn't really seem like that, but this is a legit company, and I've been surprised at how many people have used it. Even people in my own family have been using Zoom, and I wasn't even aware of it. So I feel like I did post about this stock a couple of months ago at around $152, but I don't think I took it as seriously enough, and I definitely think it's still a great time to enter a position. This company has a long way to go in terms of growth, and people are realizing how easy it is to use a live video to video communication. I think this product alone can absolutely revolutionize the way companies stay in touch with each other, and this could be the meeting killer. This product alone could basically put an end to those laborious, boring weekly meetings and stuff like that. Using basically conference calls, you can connect lots of different people. On Zoom, you can connect literally hundreds, thousands of people on a live conference call, and just save so much time and commuting expenses and things like that. So I think this is a great stock to own. I'm going to be adding this stock to my portfolio this week. I really wish I had bought more when it was $152, but I still think there's time to buy. And like I said, this run up is basically on earnings, and I expect the next quarter to be even better because, as you guys know, this lockdown basically just ended, and even some places are still on lockdown. So I think the next quarterly earnings report would be just as strong, and that could send this stock to about $250 to $300. So in my mind, this is like a $300 stock. You could still get in now, and you still have about a 33 to 40% upside. And of course, in 2021 and 2022, this stock could easily trade at $500. The market cap isn't really that big. It's only at about 68 billion. And I know a lot of people are saying, oh, a $68 billion market cap, but this is definitely a game changer. And this product is beating out other products like from Microsoft, Teams, and things like that, Slack. This is the number one video live conferencing product out there, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'm going to be posting more updates on kind of these whole pandemic stocks that are basically benefiting from kind of the change and the transition in the way people communicate. So that's it. Until next time, guys. Take care.